hope you're having a good day so far today. I just checked on the little plants outside in my garden, and the towels are still there and nothing moved, so they are still covered and hopefully nice and warm, and I am so happy that I covered them. Everything is covered in frost outside. Of course, Maple Tree is not covered, but I'm pretty positive that they're gonna be okay. They're more of like a wild tree, because they spent all of last year outside and all winter and everything outside, so they have handled very cold temperatures. Now, they did not have any leaves during the winter. They were just the trunk of the tree, I guess. But they still were out there through all of winter, so I'm pretty sure that they're like prepared for this, if that makes sense. I'm not entirely sure if it does or not. I did wrap around the towel around the base of their container though, just to make sure that their roots stay warm. But as far as I could tell, it looks like they are perfectly okay this morning. We'll see though how they do, of course, later on and within a couple of days. But later on today, I will be getting the towels off of the garden plants and letting them be able to get some sunshine. I still have them on there right now because currently it's still freezing and the sun is not on them yet. So of course they're still covered, but I'll get the towels off of them within the next couple hours, I'm sure. But anyway, besides that today, I'm not entirely sure what else I'm going to be getting up to just yet. So we will figure that out later on today. Right now though, I just wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a second. Good morning, little guys. How'd you do? Let's see. Good morning, tomatoes. You guys did great. Yay, I am so excited. They still look super healthy and no damage whatsoever. The little tomato also made it through the night. This little one right here. So yay, everyone's good there. And the peppers. All good. Yay. This little tomato plant did good too. I'll move them back home in a second. And the dill made it. Yay. Okay, everybody made it. That is exciting. And I'll take your blanket too, little one. Good job, Maple Tree, and everybody. I am so sorry, but I have not videoed all day. It's been extremely busy. I'll get started knitting here in just a second, but I wanted to show you one of the things that I've been up to today. This is a rash guard, like for swimming. I get them in the biggest size that I can find, and they're like 15 cents when I get them. I've had this one for quite a few years now because I've had so many of them. I haven't gotten any actually in a few years. That's how many that I got. But anyway, I got quite a few of them, and I realized I had so many of them, so I am kind of like taking them apart. So like this is the sleeve of the rash guard. I use them as fabric for like when I make my shirts or just anything that needs a liner, because it's a rash guard. It's nice and thin, but it also can like have sun protection in it, and because it's also a swimsuit, it dries really well, and it's also very comfortable on my skin because it's swimsuit material. It's nice and smooth, kind of like a satin type feel. I got as many as I could, but I have recently learned that I have a ton of them, and I like to have my fabric, you know, prepared and not still in a rash guard like state when I want to use it. So I've been kind of involved in this for quite a while. Today, when I moved this cube storage bin, because inside those 3 containers are all my fabric, and I was just like, I have so many of these that are not ready to be used yet, so I've been making them into fabric today, and it's taken me a lot longer than I was expecting to. I meant to video a little bit, but I just completely forgot. I got kind of involved in it. You know how sometimes it gets that way, but anyway, now that I'm taking a little bit of a break, let's get to some knitting, I think. Alright, there you go. All I have done is cast on the first row and then knit the other way back to make sure I have the correct amount of number of stitches on here, because that takes a little bit of concentration. I decided to do that first. But anyway, hi again. It is finally time to get started knitting. Like I said, today was a bit busier than I was expecting it to be, but in a very nice nice way. Pretty much all day was spent outside again. It was cold to me. Obviously, it was freezing last night. It was still really nice being able to be outside for so long today because the sun felt good. It was just, you know, the air temperature and the wind. That was not pleasant. But even with all of the freezing temperatures and the frost, I need my hair to be trimmed so badly. It is getting so long all of a sudden. But anyway, it is very exciting that the garden did well. Dad went out to check on his garden and water it. I don't think he said how it was doing though, so I have no idea. I think it's okay considering he didn't say anything, so yeah, I think it's good. But as for my plants, I am so glad that I covered them in the towels and kept them nice and warm. I was really nervous about the tomato plants because of the weight of the towel, and it was actually resting on them because they're taller than the side of the bucket is, so it was actually resting on their little branches, so I was worried that the weight was going to stress them out too much, but they were perfectly fine. I don't think they minded at all. And the pepper plants and even the tiny beefsteak tomato sprout, yeah, they all made it through the freeze. It's probably not the last one before the season ends, like spring before it goes into summer, but hopefully it won't be as cold as this one. I don't think they need the towel tonight. I'm going to check and then I might wrap them up again just to be safe, but I think they'll probably be okay if I don't, but knowing me, I'm probably gonna still cover the dill sprouts, aren't I? I'll let you know if I do. At this point, it's still warm enough for them outside, so they're uncovered. What else did I get up to today? I think that's pretty much everything, honestly. It was just a really nice, calm day, even though it was really busy. Oh, doy. The other thing that I was doing was the taking apart those rash guard things. I think I was honestly working on that for 4 hours of my day, so a lot longer than I was expecting to be doing that for. Honestly, I thought it was only gonna take me like, you know, 20 minutes before I got bored and moved on to something, but then I looked up and suddenly it was way later than I expected it to be, so yeah, that was most of my day, and I am so sorry that I didn't show you any of it. It's just sometimes, you know, you just kind of start doing something and then it's 4 hours later and you're just like, oh my, I'm still doing this and I haven't moved. So that was me today. Because you know me at this point. Usually it's just like 20 minutes is my max and then I gotta go move on. That's what I was expecting that would happen today again, but sometimes I really get into something and then yeah, that's the only thing that I do the entire day. I did make for the video to be a little bit, quite a bit, less than I was expecting it to be today because I did have a plan for what I was gonna do once I got to thinking on what I wanted to do during the day. I did have something in mind that I wanted to do, but it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, I think. Maybe Thursday, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I'll tell you about it here in a second, but I think this is, this piece of yarn is so annoying, but I think this is the last row that I'm going to be doing today. That's probably 4 rows. It might be 5 though. It is so annoying. The sun is shining on it so I can see it, but I can't get it off of my nose. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that was the last row for today, I think, but we have started a new square for the blanket. This is what it looks like, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So yeah, we did 4 rows today. And this is what I was planning on for today's video. One second. I do have to kind of be gentle as to not move any of the bugs, but this is Bones. She is the pink princess philodendron, and she has not too many, but she does have more than I want. She has spider mites and I'm going to get rid of them tomorrow by repotting her, but I was planning on bringing her outside and removing her soil out there and washing her off with the hose and everything to get her fully cleaned off before bringing her back in and repotting her. Because the spider mites are so tiny, I didn't want to repot her inside, so I was going to do that today, but I just ran out of time, and now it's too cold out there, and I'm not going to be doing that now because water is involved, and with it being cold and everything, that would not be fun for me. So that's what I was planning on doing today. So hopefully I'll get a chance to repot her tomorrow and get rid of the spider mites and help her feel better if they are annoying her. I don't know, they probably aren't, but I would imagine so, because they do technically like eat the leaves, so she's probably not happy that they're there. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those hopefully tomorrow by repotting her and putting her in a new container. I also need to make sure I have a container for her. I might not, so that would be a problem because I need to make sure that she has the right size container, and I'm not sure if I do. I think I do, but now I'm kind of questioning it, so I'll check on that and make sure that I have enough soil and everything for her. Otherwise, I'll need to get some more before I do, but I would like to get her tomorrow. If not, tomorrow might be a little bit too busy for me to be able to get a chance to do that, but that's what I would like to do. It might actually be a rainy day tomorrow. Darn it. Maybe I won't be able to do that tomorrow. Today would have been perfect. I was outside anyway, so I had time. I just completely forgot. Darn it. Oh well, I'll hopefully get a chance tomorrow. Otherwise, it's gonna be warmer within the next few days, so that'll be fine. So yeah, that might be what the video is tomorrow. I don't know. But as for today's video, I hope you enjoyed it, but way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today, no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you know how much I enjoy getting to spend time with you, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with the next one, whatever it might be. I will see you then. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day.